and today we're going to be talking about the LEGO Creator Set number 31048, and it is the log cabin. This is a 3-in-1 creator set, and you get these tiny little ones here, but we're not interested in them, we're interested in the big one, and most importantly, that moose. So, there we are. I told you it'd be a quick build. So, let's get straight into it. I really like how they did the moose. I love the leg joints. They all individually move, which is great for playability's sake, and apparently knocking over during reviews. I like the use of the brackets for the horns. I like how it's just so simple, but yet so elegant. It really does look like how a moose would look if he was made out of Lego. It's given me the whole idea that the cabin is in sort of northern Canada, which is quite nice. I like the inclusion of the little toad. I like the lily pads. Now the lily pads are quite interesting because they use the plastic flowers from bouquets, and I like that. I like that they've changed it up. Instead of maybe just putting in a stud or giving you a printed tile, I like it. I like that they've changed it up a bit. We've got our good guy Harry here, out doing a bit of fishing, having a bit of tea. I like the little horns, what use on the building. Now the building itself is quite interesting because it has these little studs on the corners which give it a bit of texture, which is quite nice. You'll be able to see all the windows as I'm spinning right now. The use of the chimney on the hinge point is one of LEGO's favourites, which you see in a lot of other sets, which works perfectly. You see here all the studs, gives it a bit of nice texture, as well as the textured bricks in the roof as well. Now, let's have a look at some other features. The fish on the fire is lovely as well. It adds a bit of playability to the scene. The axe for chopping the logs. Now, these two logs here are supposed to be on the end of the pier here, but I wanted Harry here to have a good time fishing, so I put them up here out of his way. The tree is a little bit basic and a little bit frustrating, but I can understand why they've used the pieces as they have. Little lamp outside, a little bit of a shovel on a hook, so lots of playability now. And I like how they've done the opening like this. It adds a lot of playability to the set and allows for a bit of, you know, you can pull your other minifigs out, all your bits and pieces out, and have a good play at the front here. Within here we have a little cooker. It's quite dark in there. A little cooker and a little frying pan. Got a little shelf with some tools on it. And here's the bed, same bed that we see in the Minecraft set, and a little desk with a pen and a letter on it. The height is quite good so that all your figures can fit in, so your little moose can go to bed at night if he needs to. There you go, have a little sleep there, moose. He can also get in there and cook his breakfast, I think. Can you just about get in there, Mr. Moose? Oh, no, just about. But again, adds a nice bit of playability to it. So what do you reckon to the set then, Mr. Moose?
I think it's a good set. A good set indeed. I like my new house. I don't like my neighbour Harry. He eats all the fish and doesn't share any.
Do moose eat fish? Probably not. But you know what? It's Lego. Nobody's gonna know. There we go. Something I will say about the set is that it came with a lot of extras. I know Lego do like to give you a lot of spares, but I have never once ever needed a spare handle for a bucket, but I guess one day if I ever do lose a handle for a bucket, I'll be very grateful that I have 106 of them from Lego. I like that when you're building the set, you get sort of a sense of a story per se as you're building it. So you've got the log chopping in the back, you've got the fish on the fire, the toad, the moose, the horns on the roof, the shelves, the frying pan, which is evidently cooking an egg as it's on. It sort of gives you a bit of a story, sort of. You know how Harry Man here is getting on in his log cabin because he has had a successful fishing trip. He has been able to cap a bit of log for his fireplace. You know, there's a bit of the story to it, and I like how Lego manages to do that. That while you're building it, you can also get engaged with the story. And obviously the story being that there is a moose and a fisher sharing a log cabin in the middle of nowhere. I don't think the moose is just from the wilderness. I think they're roommates. And that could be a really interesting sitcom. If ABC wants to get on board with that, I think they should. That would be a bestseller. Another thing that I like about the Creator series is that most of the smaller sets, these ones in particular, are all of the same scale, such as the beach house, the grocer shop, the red house. They're all in the same scale, so they can all sort of be part of the same environment without looking out of place, per se. Whereas if you maybe put one of these up with perhaps the cinema, for example, it is out of scale and it doesn't quite fit together, but in the same sense it can fit together. But I do enjoy that the Creator series has sort of maintained the same scale all the way through. It definitely does a lot for continuity's sake, especially for setups, which is considerate of Lego. Very considerate. Anyway, I just wanted to give this a quick review, a quick show off, because I really liked it. I liked the storyline, I liked the overall look of it, I loved all the little details. I think it's a fantastic set. And do you know what? I really like the moose. Like, really like the moose. And you know what, Moose? You should tell Harry. You live here too. He has to share the fish that live here. Go on, tell him.